It's been a couple of weeks off as far as no school, but how cool is it now knowing that you still got work to do?
Oh, it's picture perfect. That's what you always dream of.
Hey, thanks. Zach Fox here in Provo, Utah, where the motto is simply welcome home. And for Texas Tech, the road environment hasn't been too welcoming. What a night it was. Not obviously the result that we both wanted, but a night to be able to start the future today. It's Texas Tech and Texas A&M renewing their rivalry on Sunday. Coach McCasland making his debut as the Red Raiders head coach, being played in a venue where he spent just the last 6 seasons here at North Texas. Despite being just a sophomore, you had so much experience of what that moment is like to be able to play there in the Alamo Dome. How much do you think that really factored into the comfortability level of this team competing?
Oh yeah, it helped tremendously.
Second leg of this 3-game homestand as they're going to take on their new conference opponent in Arizona State for the conference opener. At the break, but Shallow Water, huge win tonight. Take down number 3 Bushland 21-20, 57-12, big district win for them. Great night. We'll see you back for week 10 on End Zone Extra. After 33 years of coaching, 13 of those recently with Monterey baseball, Kent Metter has lived the retired life for the past 2 years.
Physical things. My body parts gave up on me a little bit.
A few surgeries later, Coach Metter is not one to sit the bench for too long.
I don't know. I just decided to pick up the hobby.
Growing up with family in construction, he quickly became good with his hands.
This is not particularly construction. But I just like tinkering and creating stuff.
Shortly into retirement, Coach Metter began a Facebook page named Old Coach Lumber, making anything from all types of furniture to pergolas to even baseball bats.
When I first started doing bats, everything was too big, which looked good, but they were hard to swing because they were too heavy. So it's just been trial and error from there.
A process, he says, that can take basically 3 hours to make. Day by day, he stepped up to the plate. 50 to 60 baseball bats later, where do they go?
I can see it, in their eyes when I turn the bat over to them.
Back to the players. From Little League to high school and even college, most of the time, asking for nothing in return.
There's no question they can go to the local sporting goods store and buy one that's probably prettier and, fancier maybe. They realize that I put my effort and my heart into that to kind of help push them forward.
When not in his shop, Coach Metter is still hanging around the diamond. Even at camps at Monterey recently, and was even the public address announcer for the team this year.
It's everything for me. I'm addicted. Always have been. I'm a junkie with everything baseball. I'll call kids that I've made bats for and say, how's that bat holding up? And it gives me just a brief moment there to chat with them, catch up with them, tell them I'm proud of them, love them, all that good stuff. And they do the same for me. So, that's this profession, teaching profession, coaching profession, there's nothing like it.
From formulating ways to create runs every game, to manufacturing the gear to produce them, extending his love for the game and players, a swing at a time.
Backflip.
Well, there is a walk of fame today out in Plainview featuring 2 former Bulldogs, Lawrence McCutcheon, who was drafted by the Rams, and Jerry Sizemore, who was considered one of the best in the nation as far as linemen in 71 and 72 for the Longhorns. He then was drafted by the Eagles as plaques were unveiled today alongside several members of the current Plainview football team on hand to witness this awesome moment. Great homecoming by 2 phenomenal athletes. Keys to a Red Raider victory today. Key number 1, back to the quarterback day. See if we can get this. Oh, we missed. But hey, key number 1 is force turnover.